Hello people of YouTube. Today I'm going to be telling you about a little DIY project I did. So we all have these little UV filters running around. They don't do anything for modern sensors anymore, and we pretty much either don't use them or we only use them to protect the front element of our lenses. So what I did was I was looking to do a Tiffen Black Pro Mist filter for purchase, but I wanted to try it out before I pulled the trigger on a $60+ filter. So I found several videos and methods of trying to replicate it. And so what I did was I went with this semi-gloss black right here. And I did a very light misting on a UV filter that I had. This is just a cheap Ultra. So your Ultras, your Hoyas, your Amazon Basics are probably all manufactured in the same place. And again, these UV filters have no real effect on your final image as long as they're clean and they don't have any sort of color cast. So put a light misting on two of these. So I'll be using two different lenses in this video. I'm going to show you with the filter, without the filter, and then some edited so that you can see that even though this filter will pull back on your contrast, you can get your contrast back in post, and as long as you don't go too heavy on this effect, you can even get most of your sharpness back in the areas that you want it to. So I did a little bump in sharpness in my in focus areas, and all the rest of it I let just bloom out the way that it does. I really like this. Matter of fact, I like it so much I'm gonna probably go ahead and get me a Tiffen Black Pro Mist and either an 1/8 or a 1/4. This effect seems to sit right in between an 1/8 and a 1/4 on the Black Pro Mist side. If you want to go for just a Pro Mist, not a Black Pro Mist look, do a semi-gloss clear and it'll get the same or similar effect. I don't have a Tiffen filter to compare against, but I will, and we'll do that in an upcoming video. So guys, let's take a look and see what you think of it. And one more thing before we get into the video, I am also using a circular polarizer on all my images. So the non-filtered images have a circular polarizer. I'll adjust my polarizer to get the light the way I want it to look. By the way, I use a circular polarizer on essentially all my automotive work now. It just makes the paint and the highlights on the paint and the lines of the car look so much more sharp and rich. It really is something that everyone should invest in if they're doing automotive or landscapes, for sure. But then all I was doing was I would get my image, my composition, I'd do my circular polarizer, hit one shot, pop this filter in front, hit another shot without changing any settings. So there we go. Let's go ahead and actually get into it now. And so tell me down in the comments below what you think. Was this an awesome experiment and a good value for what I'm getting? Or does it look like trash and I should have just spent the money on the Tiffen Pro Mist filter? I'm kind of torn. I feel like I got a very, very similar look to the Pro Mist, except I had the additional diffraction because it's just not professionally done. It's not embedded or etched into the glass. It's just a spray coating, which is going to lend itself to more reflections and stuff like that. But as far as the sunset stuff, I really love the way it blooms over the treetops and stuff like that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like it if you like it. Remember to leave that comment down below on whether or not you like the effect that you got or that I got out of this filter setup. And subscribe to stay on top of all my new content. Thank you guys once again. Y'all have a good day.